Hello. It's been a while since I've looked over my entire collection, and I thought today I would just go through it. I've been collecting for about only about half a year now, although I've been into knives for a very long time. So I thought I would just show some of the things I've picked up recently and that I've collected. And I'm going to kind of go through this in by brand, I guess. So first off, I have this Boker Kalashnikov. I've sharpened pretty much everything with the KME knife sharpening system. Cool little knife here. This was my first automatic, and then I guess it makes sense to kind of go with my next automatic, which was this, what is it called? SBR, I think it's called. This one has Ultim scales. I really like how small it is and everything. I actually live in a state where automatics are illegal, but I really like automatics, so I happen to have a few. I just keep them as curios, as they call them. And here is the Protech in MagnaCut. I know some people don't like the fish scales. I do. This has a little lock, which is, pretty much useless, but it's there for safety. Next, I have two Demcos, 20.5s. Got this with the linen micarta, and that's the D2 version. And then I have the new titanium V3 version as well, which I really like a lot. This is a great knife. I really like this. And then moving on to Kizer, I've got this Land. This was one of the very first knives that I got just for fun, just because I like the shape of it. I like the feel of it. I like the action. Very drop shutty, although a liner lock. Flips open nicely. And next Kizer I have the mini beg letter and the, what do they call this? Can't remember. The fat carbon, I can't remember it. Also another Tonto, reverse Tonto. And then I've got the, never been really good at front flippers. And you'll notice that this is basically the only front flipper I have. This is the Feist Lundquist Designs. Button lock. This is pretty much the only example of a button lock I have right now. I didn't think I really needed many examples of them, but I like this version. It's beg letter 2. And then we've got two Banters. This is 20 CV exclusive Banter. And yeah. And then I've got this mini Banter, which I really like. It's got the kitty scales on it, American flag. I've got this Ultim bead here, Cross Leather Goods, great guy. I like this, fits in my pocket. I do have a lanyard on it because I keep it in my fifth pocket, and this just sticks up out of my fifth pocket. I can pull it out, really discreet. And then I've got my Ontario Rat number 2 with dress scales from Way of Knife. I did have a Rat number 1, but I left that at the cabin up in Maine for when I have to fly in and I need a knife and I don't want to fly with a knife. Next, two of my favorites also. All these are my favorites, right? We've got the TRM 3 Reverse Manufacturing Neutron. This is a Neutron 2, and I've got these koi scales, which I really like the look of. And then I have got one of my Grails. I've got the titanium Atom. And yes, it is what everyone says. The titanium really gives this knife a new feel, makes it feel very solid. It's just an awesome knife. And I use it a lot. That's why there's some schmutz on the blade. It's very comfortable. It's kind of a big knife. And then got the Baxter, or the Bear, as I suppose it's supposed to be called. I really like this knife. I really like the sheath that it comes with. Well, it doesn't come with it. You can get it separately. Keep that in my pocket. Very nice little dress knife. I love the blade shape. This is super thin and slicey. Magna cut. Very nice. And then let's see what else we have. I've got the Luna knife, the Knife Nuts podcast slip joint. D2 real steel Luna. Love this little guy. Also, again, very discreet little carry. Don't like this pocket clip too much, but you know, it's so cheap, and it's just so nice. And this also is extraordinarily slicey knife. Like that a lot. And then we're gonna move on to our quiet carry. I just spent a long time sailing with this knife, and this knife is awesome. I love its hollow ground. Very easy for food prep, cutting rope, anything you needed to slice through, it's going to slice through. It's Van X, not a spot of rust on it, even though it was dunked daily in the ocean and salt water. Love this knife. Let's see what's next. Next, we have the Quiet Carry Drift G10 version, LC200N liners. This actually has had some rust here and there, and I think I'm going to keep this on fresh water from now on, where the bearings had a little bit of rust, and it also froze up really hard after being tough used out in the wild after a couple days of camping. I found that surprising, but very slicey knife. I love the looks of it. I love the clip that it has. It stays in the hand really nice. You can choke up on it. And then we've got a couple of Benchmades. This is the 940. I can't remember the name of this version, but this is the version that has S90V, which I like a lot. I love the carbon fiber scales. And, you know, nice little fidget toy here. And then, of course, I've got the Bugout, which is one of the first premium knives I ever got. Quote unquote premium. Of course, you got the butterfly tax that you have to pay for that, and I upgraded the titanium scales, and I actually anodized this myself. That was fun. And then, of course, the most knives I have, probably like a lot of people, are the Spydercos. Spidey Chef, this is the exclusive. LC200N, very nice little knife, good for food prep, great in the camp kitchen. And then we've got, and so when I was, you know, just using knives as tools and not necessarily collecting them, the knife that I really liked was this one. This is the Endura, the larger one, smaller than a Stretch or a Police, but very big nonetheless. And for my work, this is perfect. I upgraded to the 20 CV one, and I got these Spidey scales on it, which I do indeed like, because the spider sits there in the middle of the web. And then let's see what else we got here. And then we, of course, got the Paramilitary 2. And I've got the, I can't remember what these are called, the assist, backlock assists. Fat Carbon, this is the M4 version. I've got a nice deep carry clip on it. I love this little knife. Very pretty, makes me happy. Let's see. And then next I've got the Paramilitary 3, another exclusive. 4V. You can see that I've used this knife. I'm not afraid to use my knives. Very light, very compact, nice, easy knife to use. And then I've also got this exclusive. This is St. Nicks exclusive. This is also a St. Nicks exclusive. This is the Jester, and I keep these on my keys. Also 4V. This knife is so freaking sharp. I mean, slicey and sharp. And almost, because of the way that it's ground down, this Jester, it's almost like a Scandi grind. That's how like thin and sharp this blade is. And then we've got my Matrix, which is totally customized by me. Got the copper. I've got the titanium, which I anodized. I also anodized the back spacer to be copper colored, although that's just steel. Slicey, cuts up boxes real nice. Yeah, this is the Mannix 2, obviously a great knife. This is 30 CV. All right, and finally, well, not finally, I got a couple other things. We've got the Endella, which is a cross between the Endura and the Delica. And I got these titanium scales, micarta scales. This knife feels really nice in the hand, deep carry clip, 20 CV. This is a beater for me, but it's really nice beater, that's for sure. This will do whatever I need it to do. It doesn't look scary. Just a great Spyderco. I've just started getting into fixed blade knives. I actually have always had like Mora companions and Mora type stuff. I forget which Mora this is. This is the stainless one. I've got a couple examples of these. This is a nice cheap knife, makes really good sparks with the spine. It's got this full tang here. And where am I going to put this? I'll put this over here. And then new acquisition from North Arm in Canada. I love this. Is a CNC blade. And you can see it's just really nicely done. Hope this is focusing. I don't know if it is. But those little lines here, very small, kind of like a Perry knife almost. And it's made for mallard and fish skinning, cleaning, processing. But it fits really nicely in the pocket. It's so small. I've got this 3.3 clip, utility clip on it. I keep it in my left pocket, and it works really well. I use this in the garden all the time. And I think that's about going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. And let me know in the comments which knife you wish you had or that you think is superfluous to my collection. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed. And if you can, give me a like and a sub. I'd appreciate it. Bye.